So today I'm going to be talking about my own little wish list, my own personal wish list I put together, and I thought I'd pull up the reveal or the roster trailer and just pause it on the screen, so you'll probably just get to see this screen most of the video, or if not throughout the entirety. But there's all different characters from the roster. You got SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, and one thing I noticed is that that's already three characters of a iconic Nickelodeon series, or at least from the SpongeBob series, and maybe they can do Squidward. Maybe he can be added into the game, but he's part of my wish list. Maybe he can do some sort of musical moves with his clarinet and just be attacking people and beating people up with it in different combos and stun people. There may be different musical chants that he can play, or musical recording sessions that he can try to quickly play with his clarinet. Pretty unique, just some ideas. But just from the characters, I didn't know all the characters from the game that's going to be in it. So I took a look, and you can see all the different characters that's going to be in the game right now. And the two new brawlers, I just so happen to find out, is Cat Dog and April O'Neil, who they just recently showcased from today, who's from the Ninja Turtle series. I'm surprised they didn't add Casey Jones from it, from smacking people up with the hockey stick. That could be something just to be just something cool to add into the game for the series. But they couldn't get the kids from Rugrats. I thought they would be cool to add, but they added Reptar, which is also unique. It makes me think of the Bowser vibes, or maybe something like that. But I have my list here that I'm going to be looking at and reading, and some ideas I put together for certain characters, and um, just potential, even if they're not in the roster, they can be potential DLC. And if you guys have a wish list, or maybe a particular character you like to see, or maybe a character you're excited for, just let me know in the comments and who you like to probably be able to see. Maybe they can go as far as the lengths of adding video game characters into this game. That could be cool if they can get the rights to them, of course. So just to start, one thing I want to say real quickly is that I don't recognize the two characters. I don't remember them. Uh, in between Sandy Cheeks at the bottom and Helga from Hey Arnold, the Hey Arnold series. Well, how come Arnold is not in this game? The football head. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to go through my list and share them with you guys in this video. So Timmy Turner with Cosmo and Wanda, and just some other characters I'll be able to get ready and name in a few seconds. Maybe Timmy Turner can be in this game. He's iconic. Where is he at? Fairly Odd Parents? So is that show not iconic enough and memorable and likable enough to fans out there who watch the show? But it's super fun to really be able to watch the show. And just an idea, he can probably play something similar to Pokemon Trainer. See how you can switch between Pokemon. You could probably switch between Cosmo and Wanda to cast different spells, and maybe play as Timmy Turner to protect him. And he can probably grant certain wishes to immobilize the opponent, for example, and maybe give him certain buffs or something like that to help him out in the fights during the opponents. So, and maybe just certain counters. It could be really cool and very unique. I think Timmy Turner would be a good addition to this game, to have those Cosmo and Wanda to help him out and be assisting him in the battle. So some other characters I have here is Chip Skylark, where he can probably use his teeth to fight. But just since he's like a dancer, I don't know if you guys remember that episode with shiny teeth. He can use his dance moves to do like certain combos. So maybe he can just really be a combo master to really just inflict lots of damage in a short period of time if you let him just beat up on you and just pummel you for a little bit for a good amount of damage to get an advantage over the opponent. So Skylark, I was thinking could be a cool little addition. And one more final character, along with Vicky, maybe possibly. She could be do some name callings or something like that. But what about the Crimson Chin? Here comes the Crimson Chin. I don't know if y'all remember that. He's a good little hero from the series that I liked. But I'm just gonna name some other ones that from Jimmy Neutron, who I would like to see, and just maybe he can use his gadgets. And I was saying this yesterday in the comment section. Maybe he can use his gadgets and different things to give him an advantage in the fight. And maybe Evil Sheen, for example, from that episode, he could be in the game. UltraLord, I would like to see him. And see how they did like Reptar and Danny Phantom on the screen. You could see on the screen. Maybe Crimson Chin could be an addition. Maybe if they don't add Timmy Turner, Crimson Chin might be a good little addition to be showing his superhero might and just attacking opponents. But just moving on, Rocket Power is another show that I really liked from the 90s. If you guys remember that, with Reggie, Sam, or they call him Squid, Twister, and Otto. So maybe one of those characters, they can do some cool little unique tricks with their bikes, skateboards, attack with their skateboards, and just different tricks like that with their whatever equipment that they're using. It'll probably be something that they can do in the battles. So that's some kind of little idea from the Rocket Power series. But if they don't add them, maybe they can just be a DLC. If they don't, then maybe they can get some different characters. But I'm not sure if you guys remember Doug. That's another game or just another iconic series that I really enjoyed watching. And have him just come in and just have his own unique move set for the Doug series. As told by Ginger, I don't know if they're gonna get that, how they're gonna get that to work, if any. She's probably not even gonna be in the game. But Arnold, just like I mentioned before, the football head himself, he can probably be in the game himself. If they got Helga in it, why not Arnold? And they got more than one character from SpongeBob series, and then two Ninja Turtles. Well, basically three Ninja Turtle characters at the most. Um, Rocko's Modern Life. Maybe they can pull Rocko or maybe some other characters from there. And his buddy, I forgot his buddy's name that he would hang out with. Rocko. Anyone out there remember Kablam? I remember that series. It's a very old show, but I don't even think they would go as far as just thinking about getting that a character or two of those guys together to be put into the game, or maybe something from that series itself, for all the Nickelodeon characters or different characters attack each other and stuff like that. So that's just another idea. And just wrapping up a little bit, I already mentioned Squidward with his clarinet skills, and maybe he can use as told by Ginger. And just one more. I don't know if he's gonna possibly be in this game, but what about Aang, the Airbender from Avatar: The Last Airbender? I think they have some other ones like Toph. I would like who is an Earthbender. They can get all the different characters like that if they want. Maybe from that series, I think a lot of people would really like to see Aang, Toph, and maybe some others. I forgot the other guy's name, but he's part of the Firebending squad. At least from the TV series. But it's just all types of different characters I just wanted to share, at least from this wish list. So let me know what you guys think of who you like to see. But it's just all different types of ideas. I just think Jimmy Neutron belongs in this game, Timmy Turner, and if not, somebody from Fairly Odd Parents deserves to be in this. And maybe they can add the Dimsdale map. It's so many different things and ideas they can really put together to make this game really iconic, with all these lovable characters from the 90s and even some of these newer shows. But just like I said, I don't really remember those two at the bottom, next to Sandy. But there's so many DLC characters they can add to make this game great. But I just wanted to put together my little wish list for today, and I'm looking forward to seeing who else they decide to showcase for the game. And I don't even know if the game is going to come out October 5th, if that's the actual release date, but I'm going to be keeping an eye out for it, and I'm interested in playing it. I don't even care if it's a bad game. I'm still going to be playing this game.